Her Royal Majesty to come forward. Candy Galore's playing up gate 2. Backing her out. Wildly in Love coming forward. Her Royal Majesty. Her Royal Majesty to 10. Candy Galore to come into gate 2. 1,000 metres. They sprinting away from the 1,000 metre marker. Candy Galore jumped sideways when the starter said go, but it's quick. But Imprechis is just off the first call as they settle down to race. On the outside, Her Royal Majesty, Impressive Duchess is there. Wiz of Odds is well positioned, and they're followed by Travelling Light. Then comes Boeing City, Queen of Alamos over on the inside. Then Be Happy, and they're followed by Coyote Girl. As they come down with about 500 metres to go, Impressive Duchess on the outside. Candy Galore still right there near Shima. Her Royal Majesty. Travelling Light is towards the inside, trying to put in a claim. Then comes Wiz of Odds. Candy Galore the leader. Her Royal Majesty. Now Shima's trying to run on. Travelling Light's also trying to put in a claim. Candy Galore though past the 200 metre marker, and it's Candy Galore holding them at bay, and Candy Galore's going on. Candy Galore will win it. Second will go to Travelling Light, the third place to Cressette, and then Wiz of Odds. Number 2, Candy Galore is the winner. Warren Kennedy, it goes off tote favourite at 320. And the mare by Nordic Flyer wins it for Hollywood Syndicate. And they win a length and a quarter. Second to number 5, Travelling Light, also for Hollywood Syndicate. And they come second best by a length and a quarter. Third place to number 7, Cressette, 370 a place. And the fourth position to Wiz of Odds. Further back was near Shima. So as we look at this, Candy Galore played up just before the starter released the button, but she went in and she goes on to win it. This one for Gareth Van Zyl ends up tote favourite at 320. So number 2 is the winner. Second to number 5, Travelling Light. As I say, that pays 320. It'll be a nice exacta, even though the favourite wins it. Still a ninth and last to come. Back to
the 8th race has gone the way of the Hollywoodbets Syndicate, Hollywood Syndicate owned Candy Galore. Gareth Van Zyl for the second time today. Warren Kennedy, I think, also for the second time. Lovely to have Anthony Delpesh on course, and we'll talk to him in a moment. But Gareth, at the start, you've said that you felt a bit dizzy when you saw her go up. I fainted, and she was a bit troublesome, but once she was out those gates, she still was a bit naughty out the gates, but she sped off and won well.
She did, Warren. From what could have been a terrible start to my journey with Hollywoodbets as an owner in the yard has turned out to be perfect. So, I'm really delighted. We went through all the emotions there, but an honor and a privilege to have these colours in my yard. What Hollywoodbets have done for racing in KZN has been unparalleled, and if I can give something back to them, it'll just be an honor.
Gareth, my memory, I can't remember. This is the first run for the Hollywood, is that right? Or have they had it?
Yeah, it's the first run.
First run, yes.
She was recently sold on an online auction, and I must thank Anthony very much for coming to the party and taking the initiative to put her to Owen, and for having suggested the buy. Obviously, Anthony studies form, he knows the horses, and he gave him the confidence needed. To Kyle, back in the office, he also, helped out with that. And to James, mustn't forget that there's a big team involved. But, any which way, to have these colours in the winner's box for me is a privilege. I'm delighted about it. And, hope we can go from strength to strength.
Gareth, before you go, she's a 5-year-old, recently turned 5. She's only had 16 starts, but she seems to be strengthening, which is what I like.
Definitely, and Warren will concur. That's what he said in the winner's box. He said, we haven't got to the bottom of her. She keeps, improving with age. So, yeah, I think we haven't seen the end of her. She did run above her rating in the last 2 pinnacles, and she didn't get a penalty, which she otherwise would have. So, yeah, lightly raced because she can be temperamental. You know, we can't overcook her. She's a filly, and she's got her ways, and we respect them and work with her. And, you know, Lana, who does the scanning, saw her, you know, as a young horse misbehaving, and she noted today how she can't believe how she's settled down with age. And, you know, it's very gratifying to you know, see the progress with the filly in her career. I must again obviously thank Mrs. Slack, who will be delighted for the new owners, and if it wasn't for her, obviously wouldn't have the filly in the yard. So it's all worked well all around.
Strike 2 for you today. Well done, Gareth.
Thank you so much. And to Warren, it was a pleasure to be on board with him last year, and a privilege to have, you know, been a part of his success as champion jockey. A big well done to him, and great to, you know, help him on his way at the beginning of the season. Might be a good one to him. And to Mrs. Carlisle, our thoughts and prayers go out to her. What a wonderful man Mr. Carlisle was and will be remembered as.
Well said, Gareth.
Thank you.
Lovely to talk to Gareth, and let's get Warren into the winners area here in these lovely silks, which we all enjoy and are thankful for. Tell us about it, because you've got nerves of steel, Warren, because the horse went up in the pens. As the horse went up, Gareth hit the deck, and from nerves, but well done, and it's all ended off on a high note. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Warren. Yeah, she is a bit temperamental in the gates. There was a bit of a mix-up behind the start, and she went in a little bit earlier than she should have, and she got a bit upset. So we fortunately took her out again and reloaded her, and it all worked out well. You know, she came out, did a quick left with me.
Yes.
She tried to make a left turn, but you know, because she was so fractious first time, when she went the second time, she was very anxious as well. So she came out a bit awkwardly, but a lot of speed. She was there comfortably. I mean, I basically pointed her. She had to sit till 200 and asked her to run, and she put them to bed.
Well done. She's overheard you. She has strengthened up. She's lightly raced in the sense that she's a 5-year-old, but I think they're going to have some fun with this horse.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, she's strengthening up, like you say, and she's doing things the right way now, and she's improving all the time. So it's great that Hollywood got involved with her. Well done to Bonji, to all the guys at Hollywood, to Devon and everyone. And yeah, it's great to ride a winner for them, and also well done again to Winning Form.
Congratulations, Warren. Lovely. Let's get Anthony Delpesh into the winners' enclosure. Nice to have Anthony on course. And we're starting to talk quite often now, which is a wonderful thing. But congratulations to you, and well spotted, and well done to the team for spotting this horse on the online auction. Strike 1 for the Hollywood team. Well done.
Well, I've got to thank Gareth, because he actually got to me and he said, listen, this horse is on for sale, and maybe you guys are interested because she's a lovely filly. And so we've got to thank him. And yeah, it's thanks very much to Mary too, and she sold it to us, so very grateful, and very well done to Maurice Fontaine and Burgerbosch Drift for bringing her. And she's a lovely filly. She looks like she's getting stronger and better. And to the Hollywood Syndicate, very well done.
Anthony, you can see when as Gareth has alluded, she's an excitable sort, but I think if he keeps on top of her and goes quietly about his business, which he does, she's going to reward the team, so it's quite exciting.
Yeah, no, listen, I thought today was the right race. Gareth was very, very bullish and didn't really want to know about her losing, which is fantastic when you've got a trainer giving you so much confidence, which is fantastic. And it's his first horse for Hollywood Syndicate, and yes, thank you very much to him. And yeah, and thank you very much to the whole team, and we really appreciate it.
Well done, Anthony. Nice to have you on course.
Thank you.
There we go. Anthony Delpesh. Lovely to chat to him. And thank goodness racing hasn't lost Anthony Delpesh. But here is the gentleman who's in charge of Candy Galore. His name is Siseko Masizana, and he's done duty with Candy Galore. He's going to be taking home some money, which is, of course, most welcome to everybody concerned. Candy Galore's got it 1, 2, let me have a look here, 2, 5, 7 and 8. Those are the numbers that you're going to need. It's got a bit chilly here at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, but there's one more race to keep you warm.